Hey guys, Joel here, back with more episodes of The Expanse. We're on to Season 2 and we're on Episode 2. The first episode, Miller is still trying to get over the fact that Julie's dead. He's not accepting it very well, but at least both him and Holden have had their radiation treatment. They're both okay. The almost all-out war that is impending has just taken the next step, because the MCRN is now just fired on Phoebe Station and blown it to hell, and I've no idea what's going to happen next. So we're just going to carry straight on. This is episode 2.
They weren't firing on the hill. They intended to miss. A first shot across the bow.
Thank heaven Captain Yevgeny has a cool head, or we'd be already glassing each other's cities.
Mars destroyed an abandoned and expendable base. A warning for us to stop shadowing their vessels.
No, what we need to do is order the Nathan Hale to take out the Scirocco now.
If we go this way, we're going to be watching each other's ships fall from the sky.
Sir, if I may. It's mostly automated, minimal personnel. Casualties will be light.
You want us to attack a Martian moon? Fleet Command will not. I will not support this escalation.
Are you saying you won't carry out a lawfully given order?
Uh-oh.
If that's the case, Admiral, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask.
No need to pretend this is a request, sir.
Maybe it's the story of where the hell you've been since then, without one goddamn word of communication back to me.
We were on Eros. We barely got out alive.
Her name was Juliet Andromeda Mao. In case you're interested, she died alone on Eros, waiting for you OPA chair jockeys to come help her.
Whoever unleashed it on Eros dosed everyone with radiation to spread it faster. They set up cameras and sensors in advance.
It's an abandoned communications relay.
At least some of the people responsible for Eros are gonna be there. If we want answers, we have to take that station. First thing we have to get past is this.
That's a stealth ship, like the ones they used to kill the Doninger.
Julie died for the belt. She believed everything you guys say you're fighting for.
I ran with some bad people once. Stupid kids with OPA tats and big ideas. I got involved in some things, and innocent people died.
Do you think the others have a sense about what's going on with us? I mean, Amos in particular?
We can make a public announcement, get everyone on the same page, or take out an ad.
We don't need you giving us orders, and we don't need you picking our targets. Me and mine, we just hacked a UN drone on Earth. Came this close to wasting that whoopo of Avasarala.
I need 50 good fighters. Send your best. All right, listen. Don't lose the big picture. A cargo freighter disguise is only going to fool them for so long. The breaching pods are defenseless. You have to flush out and engage that stealth ship, or the pods will never make it to the station.
Listen, I hope you understand if I ask you to sit this one out. Close quarters battle can get kind of hairy. Have you seen the breaching pod? It's a beer can taped to a rocket. You're not gonna like the ride.
Fred's trying to land 50 pissed off pelters and 7 different OPA factions on that station. I mean, somebody's got to keep these idiots from shooting each other.
We'll be waiting for you when you get back.
Yeah.
Now, why don't you grow a pair and tell me what you really think? We're just two people having a drink. I'm a smug old bitch who enjoys playing with life and death on her big chessboard. A snake in a sari.
With dead eyes and a poisoned tongue. I got this from someone who was there, someone I trust. Your predecessors in the previous administration buried it. The Belters who seized control of Anderson Station were trying to negotiate for days. UNN Command was jamming their comms. Colonel Johnson wasn't told that they'd surrendered. If he knew, he would have never called that strike in. He was a hero to Earth and despised everywhere else, all based on a lie.
Didn't think he had that in him.
I need you to do something for me.
I'm sure I'm going to love it.
I need to send a communique off everybody's radar. No traces back to me. I want to talk to Fred Johnson.
Holden, you copy?
I copy.
So far, so good. The Rocinante is completely hidden in our radar shadow. Your team ready? It's getting to be that time.
This should be good.
Roger that.
Belta louder! We put these cans together in a hurry. It'll get a little bumpy when the thrusters fire.
Bumpier than this? What's the go signal? You know, for the assault.
That will explode and turn into a door.
Then it's go.
Hunting.
Shit.
Air is in the tank. Rocinante is ready to roll.
This should be interesting.
Make us look like something that got dropped. You got it, Haas.
Attention.
This is the freighter Guy Molinari to all vessels within range. This is a legal notification that we are on approach to a loose cargo container and have filed a salvage claim.
Last time I saw you, you were stealing sewer water from the Griegas.
Wouldn't have if I knew they were paying an Arthur script.
Did they just cut us loose?
Nah, we with our own air now is all.
He's nervous.
You look like you see your own ghost. Don't worry, I grew up on sheep like this. My uncle Mateo had this rock hopper. All this just bonus time for me, Sasaki.
Heat her up!
And go. Oh, I like how everything changed colour.
Where's that stealth ship?
It's supposed to be here.
Not where it's supposed to be.
Shit, I'm on it.
It must be good.
We're okay.
Thumb guns for breaking stray rocks that can't hurt us.
No, but he'll kill the hell out of those
Are you sure?
Shit! Alex, can we take him out?
No, we're too close for torpedoes.
Wow. What the hell was that? It'll be on the breaching pods any second. We have to protect the landing team.
That stealth is nearly on our tail. We let get one more clear shot at us, it's gonna cut us in half.
Alex, well done!
Wow. That was cool.
So what's the plan, boss man?
All right. Split them up into 4 groups. 5 of you guys come with me. Stay sharp. Everybody stay sharp and watch the doors and corners. Doors and corners where they get you.
You fought with him, huh?
Rocinante, we're proceeding to hard dock. We'll see you on the station.
Let's know what's going on.
Nothing happens to this guy. Get him out of here. I need these scientists alive, guys. All right, turn it off, dirtbag.
Now's the time for all good men to come to the aid of their species. Miller, stand down.
Oh, good.
This station is now under OPA control.
What would it take to make you guys go away, Colonel Johnson? Weapons, money, political favors?
We know what you were doing on Eros. Nobody knows what we're doing on Eros. And every minute I have to spend playing games with you takes me away from that work.
You're gonna have to be a hell of a lot more specific than that.
Yeah, you are.
We made a discovery on Phoebe.
An extrasolar life form. We found your lab notes in the Anubis.
An organism that can repurpose other life forms and use them to evolve.
Into what?
That's what we're trying to find out. The proto-molecule is proof that we're not alone in the universe, and our ticket out of the limitations that bind us to these pathetic little bubbles of rock and air. If we master it, we can apply it.
Apply it to what?
To everything. Human beings able to live in hard vacuum without a suit or under the crushing atmosphere of a gas giant, or able to hibernate long enough to travel to the stars. It was sent to hijack life on our planet for its own ends. You can't save Eros. All you can do now is waste the data and ensure that every man, woman, and child on that rock die for nothing. Humanity will be left unarmed, ignorant, vulnerable to an enemy who has already fired the first shot.
We're gonna need complete access to the data, as well as the names of everyone responsible for setting this in motion.
Done.
What? Why? I'm not sure that was very smart. Okay, right. That was actually a very good episode, but I'm going to focus on something. Why did he do that? I believe it's for revenge of everyone on Eros, and in particular, Julie. But that, I could be wrong, and may be proven wrong, but at this moment in time, that seems a catastrophic mistake. Even if this guy was just saying what he needed to say to be able to stay alive and continue doing what he's doing, you needed more information than what he gave you in that minute of explanation. So it's a life form that's capable of attacking another life form, human, and changing its DNA and structure to become something else. That's what they're trying to harness. That's what he's on about traveling through the stars and not being limited by our human means. And that if they ignore all of this and let all of this go, then they're being ignorant enough to have their own race wiped out. And this is why I said it was worth starting a war over. I'm just not sure what Miller's done there was a clever idea. I don't get what all the scientists were doing with the... I get they were going through data, but they were hardwired in. I mean, I didn't know they had that kind of technology, or is that something to do with it? I have no idea. But the big scene of them getting to the station and attacking with the stealth ship and everything was fabulous. I was gripped to the screen while all of that was going on. It's been shot beautifully, this really has, and keeping to the all known constraints and laws of physics and time and space, so it's not too inconceivable. That's what I'm actually liking about the show. I know a lot of you have said the same, that it's not Star Trek, it's not Star Wars, it's not all laser beams and flying through space at warp speed, and it's keeping things more grounded, keeping things more realistic, and it's been done beautifully. Really enjoying it. So Fred Johnson was a scapegoat, at least that's the way I'm reading it. He wasn't expecting them to come back and get to give him all this information, which is why I think he's now on board with all of this. But his response just there, walking away, would have probably been my response as well. Like, what the hell are you doing? We needed more than what we just got from this guy, and you've taken him out. Damn. I suppose we'll just have to find out in the next episode, which will be episode 3 in a few days' time, guys. So until then, thank you very much for watching. Please post your comments down below. Give me your ideas, your theories. But no spoilers. Don't go any further forward than where we are right now. Don't forget the episode will be available on Patreon, as it always is. Link will be in the description, and I will see you for episode 3 in about 3 or 4 days. So until then, guys, don't forget, give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe so you know when more of the episodes release on the channel, and I'll see you next time. Take care.